I swear, people, y'all just don't know what you got to go through when you're a podcaster. Got to switch platforms and everything. How you doing, baby?
I'm doing. Fuck me.
What's wrong?
I lost you.
Oh, did you get me back?
I'm trying.
Hold
Can you
on.
still see me?
Yeah, I can see you. Can you see me?
No.
Can you see me now?
No.
Oh, well, it's like this. I ain't worried about it. We're gonna get through this because I can see both of us, so that should work since it's recording on my side. So now,
Okay.
now, oh my goodness, see people, see what we have to go through for podcasting. For me to bring you these wonderful
I
episodes.
can see you. I can see you now.
See what we had to go through to bring you these wonderful episodes. And back to what I was saying, she has like those beautiful eyes, and I call them dick sucking eyes because like when you do the downward angle and she's looking up, you get lost in the eyes, trust me, and everything. So now we gonna begin here, right? I was on your page, and
Huh?
hold on. I got to put it. See, that's why I hate that I ain't got the woman card. I can't put up the page. But anyway, it. You say you okay. First of all, I'm shocked that you 5'1".
Yeah,
I thought you were
I'm pretty
tall.
sure. Everybody thinks I'm taller. I guess I got a tall attitude.
No, I think you got them legs that go all the way up, babe. That's what I think it is. Or you just big in stature. Which one is it?
I am short and chunky. I don't know. I don't know why people think I'm tall. Maybe it's the vinyl boots I always wear.
And see, now I'm gonna tell you why she's tall, right? Why people think she's tall. See, when they see that fat ass of hers, they think that's on a tall woman. She got Amazon booty. Okay. because it's because it's you mentioned your fake tits and your thick thighs, right? But you should have put ass there too, babe, because you have one of the nicest asses I can see.
I'll update my profile.
so and your boobs, when you say fake boobs, I didn't believe it.
Yeah, they look pretty natural, huh?
Very, very. How long ago has it been? How long ago has it been when you have gotten them?
I got them in 2020.
Mm.
So a couple years ago.
Oh my God.
Better time to get a boob job during COVID lockdown.
Yeah. Hey, hold that thought. The smokers know how we do, so they ain't gotta worry. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. See, the smokers, it's the smokers lounge. If I'm not smoking, it makes no sense. But anyway, back to what we were saying. What made you decide to get bigger boobs?
Because I had absolutely no boobs. I've actually wanted to get a boob job since I was a teenager. Mine were barely A cups. So
Ooh.
yeah, I was like, okay, I'm in the industry now. I want bigger boobs. It's no better time than now. So I finally made the leap.
So
and I don't regret it at all.
Oh no. How has it helped your career though? Because I do know that sometimes when ladies get like a big boobs, it kind of helps propel their career and help them get more bookings for some kind of reason.
I don't know because I didn't officially come into the industry until after I got them done. But I definitely think I'm more proportionate now. So it gave me a better all over shape. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, it's like put it this way. Now she's ass and titties, and they both look spectacular out this piece.
Thank you.
Oh my God. And to also, I see that, well, I saw one boy girl video up on your page, but I see you really into the pussy.
I am equally into both. The thing is that I got separated a while ago, and I took down all of my boy girl content with him. But I just recently, in the last couple of months, started doing shoots with other male talent. Probably back in February was my first one. So definitely more boy girl content to come.
Well, smokers, as you see, this is going to be a very interesting show. Don't you agree? So it's time to smoke this over. Welcome to your 2 times nominated Smokers Lounge, people. You know who I am, Karen Arbor, Southern Champ, aka the Porn Rap Star. Find all my links with one link, allmylinks.com/Porn Rap Star. This podcast brought to you by 5 wonderful sponsors. The first one being the highest adult mag in the game, RossSizzleMagazine.com. Award-winning, award-nominated voiceover with smut, and they even got virtual reality. I'm talking about BlushErotica.com. And for your candle needs, whether it's freaky or just for the smell, the Kinky Candle Company. Link in the description. And for your legal help, the queen of law herself, I'm talking about Metro Ferrari. And last but not least, and our newest sponsor, Past That Apparel. You can find him on TeePublic at Past That Inhalation Partners. Like pot. Nah, you know what I'm saying? And it's the perfect apparel for the ones that love to smoke. You can look good while hitting your bong or rolling your blunt. It's 420, so 420 friendly. Past that, along to the next people. You feel me? Also, you can find me 5 days out the week in the mornings at fullswapradio.com, as well as sgpradio.com, as well as skyhawkafterdarktv.com. So, as you can see, this is a gorgeous, beautiful lady who has now started her journey into the wonderful world of porn. And she's 5'1". She's stacked and compact like a motherfucking Lexus, people. Trust and believe. And she rides like one. I'm talking about the beautiful, the gorgeous, the beautiful eyes and the sexiness. Oh, I forgot. I don't introduce them the first go around. They have to introduce themselves. So I'm going to shove and let her tell you who she is. Tell me who you are, gorgeous.
I am Sara Switchblade, and I am very excited to be here.
Oh my God. And I love the last name Switchblade because one of my favorite wrestlers is the Switchblade Jay White. So I love that name. And wow. So okay, we're gonna begin here because before we go into time machine, with you now doing collabs, right? For you, how have you adjusted to that? Because before you was working with one guy for the most part. And now you got to go through finding guys to work with to get your boy girl content
now. What was the question?
How are you adjusting to that?
Oh, like a fish to water.
Oh my God. Go ahead.
I've had the opportunity to work with a few really talented performers, and it's definitely helping boost my fan base, and I really enjoyed working with them. Very professional. I definitely am thankful for the opportunities that I've had with the people that I've worked with so far. So
yeah, because the one thing not knocking couples that do that where they don't work with other people, but I think if a female is in a relationship where she can't work with other talent, to me, I think hinders her growth in this business.
You know? Absolutely. At
the end of the day. And to also, how can I put this? If you're not doing anything to be creative with that other person, it's going to get born to the fan base quickly.
Oh, totally. Yep.
You know, period. So with that being said, let's go back in the time machine. What got Miss Switchblade to doing this?
Well, I've always done some sort of modeling since I was like 17. I did more of the like tattoo modeling, pinup style, hot rods, that kind of stuff. And then I stopped doing that for a while. And once COVID happened, it just made sense for me to get back into it. And I was at a point in my life where I wasn't afraid to take the leap into more adult content. And OnlyFans was booming, so I just jumped on that, and that's where it all started.
So she was a pandemic baby. Okay.
Yeah.
So at the same time, you was in a relationship at this time. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So how was the conversation of you starting this? Because I always talk about having a hard conversation, whether it's swinging, whether it's a girl trying to get into business, and having a conversation with your boyfriend about, hey, I want to do OnlyFans. I want to get into this business.
I'm pretty strong-willed and pretty independent, so it wasn't a matter of getting permission. It was more of, I'm doing this, and you can come along for the ride or not. So, and he was with it for a while.
As you can hear, she's an alpha female.
Yeah.
She didn't say I asked. No, I told you. Oh my God. So, so now also, because apparently you wasn't looking to work with other guys. So when it comes to your collab business, I'm pretty sure you did solo. One, how did you convince him to get in front of the camera with you? And was he originally down for it or so forth,
Well, I did start off solo, and then he was okay with it as long as he didn't race, and that changed pretty quickly. He got real comfortable with it, and I introduced wanting to work with other females, and he's kind of a jealous guy, so he wanted to be there when I worked with other females, or we would do boy, girl threesomes, which I've always been totally okay with. I'm just as attracted to females as I am males. And I guess I'd be considered a vixen, is what they call them.
Yeah.
I like to watch him with other girls. And so that really turns me off. So it wasn't for me. It was more of an issue for him for a little while, me going off and working with girls on my own. But
wait a second. How about smokers? I want y'all to listen to what she just said. Okay, not going to work with a dude. No dick is involved except for a strap-on or a dildo in this situation. And he's worried about her fucking another woman. The fuck is wrong with this dude?
I think it's the fact that because I like women just as much as I like men, that was a bit intimidating for him, because the risk of him losing me to a female is just as much as losing me to a male. So I think that's what his concern
But
was.
didn't he know you was bisexual before you got into this?
Oh yeah.
It's something
yeah,
you discovered.
I don't think he understood how bisexual I was. I think he was thinking that I was like a typical girl who likes girls sometimes or is fine with threesomes or whatever, but he didn't know that I like pussy that much.
What kind of conversation did y'all have? What bisexual did he not understand?
I think he was used to the girls who kiss other girls when they're drunk and shit like that. So,
see, when a woman tells me she's bisexual, she said that what she's saying in layman terms, I like pussy too.
yeah.
Which means that I will have to share her with some pussy at some point in our relationship. I just hope I get to join in, or at least watch.
We had never explored being with another woman or being in a threesome. So I have with plenty of people before our relationship, but it wasn't something that we'd ever discussed. So we actually set up a threesome with another girl that wasn't for content, just to see what it was like, see if he was comfortable, see if I was comfortable. So we did that first, before we ever got anything on camera. And that went well. And then that's how we started doing more with females. But he's originally from Mexico. He grew up very traditional, very close-minded sexually. So I was definitely a
So
new type
he's
of
of
girl.
Hispanic heritage, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, people. Remember we had this conversation about Black men and Latino men, about we are the most sexually suppressed of the male races. You see why? That explains everything, baby. You ain't have to say no more. because we didn't have this conversation about people of color. And we are the most sexually suppressed. And we're most sexually suppressed by our own. It's not of races, it's our own. And it's of our own doing, period. Because it's like it just the fact that, like I said, if it was their thought process is only white men share their women. Not realizing that there is a Black BDSM, there is a Latina BDSM. It is in our culture, it's just very frowned upon, and we just keep it on the wraps. So
yeah.
So wow. So so how did you find the girls to work with?
I guess, well, I don't exactly remember. I ended up getting into a Telegram group of like local content creators in Colorado. I honestly don't remember how I ended up in that Telegram group, but that's kind of where I started reaching out to people and setting up things that way. So yeah, I don't know.
Right. So and plus you squirt, am I correct?
Immensely. I
Yeah,
squirt
I'm
like
sure doing some of them solos. She done messed up a lot of sheets. But now I'm asking you a question. Now, do you squirt with the girls?
Oh yeah. Yeah, if you see my baby, every girl that I've been with has been very, very into it. So, if you saw my collab with Jacqueline Valentine, she made me squirt a ton, a ton, and yeah, I definitely squirt with all the people. It doesn't even take a lot for me to squirt, honestly.
I swear, I just love running into women that squirt. It's a beautiful thing. I'm sorry, it's so fun. Oh my goodness. So now I'm gonna ask you this, right? Because now you're single. Now I have to keep up with doing my girl content. I have to keep up with all that. Whatever you might be doing, custom, so forth, wherever it is. How do you go about picking the guys that you work with? What do you use as criteria? What do they have to bring to the table to do content trade with you?
A lot of them have reached out to me first, and a few of them had reached out like a year ago, and at the time I wasn't even considering it, but some of them I reached out to once I was open to doing boy-girl content, and that's how I ended up doing those. And then if some reached out to me, I would just do my due diligence and research them and their content online, and if other people had good things to say about them and all that. And yeah, just I definitely think that there has to be some level of attraction, for me to, be into it. Uh, yeah, and I've met some people through other friends who've worked with certain male talent, and they said good things, and then that's how I got connected with them.
So now let's go back to your first shoot that didn't involve the dead weight. As we like to call exes around here. Let's paint the picture. Was you nervous? What did he do? What was the setup as far as like camera, lighting, all that? What did he do to make you feel comfortable? You feel uncomfortable because this is your first time shooting with somebody that you ain't with. You get what I'm saying? I mean, granted, it's content trade. They probably chit chatted, got to know each other, break the ice. I get that, but it's still your first shoot. So paint the picture for us.
Well, my first boy-girl collab was actually with my friend's boyfriend, who is also a friend. So it was already very comfortable. We'd known each other for a while. We've gone to collab houses, the same collab houses, and I knew a lot of people that he's worked with. So it was super easy. There, it was I couldn't have asked for a better first time.
Okay.
Yeah, and then after that, I had my first collab in LA a couple of months ago. It was somebody I'd never met before. And I actually met him through my friend, the girlfriend of the first collab that I did. She's out in LA all the time. She's with 101, I think. And she introduced me to this male creator. I actually filmed them first.
So okay, so y'all had met before. So this just wasn't fresh off the boat.
We had met, and I filmed them within like 15 minutes of meeting.
So the ice was already.
Oh yeah. And then the next day, him and I collabed. My test was delayed, or I would have worked with him that same day, but I ended up working with him the next day.
And for you being in front of the camera, because we always talk about being in front of the camera. It ain't, yes, we having real sex, let's make this clear, but it ain't as easy as they think. It ain't as smooth flowing as they think, or what have you, period. So for you, how have you adjusted to going from just fucking to working the camera as a porn star?
Well, because I have some experience in front of the camera from doing photo shoots and stuff like that, I was a little bit familiar with angles and lighting and that kind of stuff. So I guess I definitely had an advantage from the start with that knowledge. But it definitely took some trial and error before I figured out what looks good, how to angle myself for the camera, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, because people, that reverse cowgirl ain't easy to do. Let's make that clear. Everybody ain't got great. You feel me? Because even before I talk about it, it was like even opening y'all up and our positioning. It might the sex might feel good, but the position don't feel comfortable. It's a difference, you know what I'm saying? And two, also from the shoots that you have done, I ain't talking about the girl, because I'm pretty sure you orgasm off of that. Duh. But how many times have you orgasmed in your boy girls? Since
every time. Every time.
Are you one easy to make orgasm? And you
no.
Are you rapid fire?
No, it typically takes me a while. But I've gotten pretty good at making myself come. Or making sure that we're in position positions where I can, because I'm not going to go through all that without coming.
Wait a second. So it's not that he makes you come. You make sure that he makes you come.
Yes. Sometimes it's very easy for them to make me come, especially if I'm very attracted to them.
Okay.
But I definitely make sure I get mine no matter what.
Oh my goodness. So now, people, it's time for the fun questions. And we're going to begin here because you start to do collabs. I'm pretty sure at some point you're going to end up doing bookings. At some point, she's going to get booked by somebody. It's coming. So, go ahead.
Oh, I actually got 4 paid bookings in Chicago when I was there for Exotica.
Chicago?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, who did you work with?
I worked with Magic Productions and Dog
Ooh.
Vision.
She already hit a big name with Dog Vision. I think Magic Productions, that was Girl on Girl, wasn't it?
Yeah, I did 2 scenes.
Yeah.
Girl
They based out of Chicago. How was it working
Yep.
with them? Because you're the first person I talked to them to work with them.
It was easy and fun, and the girls I worked with were super chill. It was, I mean, everybody is there, like within the same couple of hotels around the same area. So it was, I could walk there from my hotel, and everybody was really nice. It was super smooth. I couldn't have asked for a better.
Now, mind you, you haven't been doing the boy girl, meaning that you detach from him for long, and you get 2 bookings, and they're legendary companies, especially Dog Vision, because Dog Vision, that's AVN certified. She's already on her way.
Yeah.
How would take it back was you that you got booked by them, and did you realize who they were?
No, I didn't. Magic Productions reached out to me on Twitter, and I was very excited about it. And I actually asked one of the male creators that I worked with if he knew them, and he was like, "Yes, you should do it. That's good." And so I was really excited about that. So I knew I was going to go and do those 2 shoots before I went to Chicago. And then the funny way that I ended up shooting with Dog Vision was me and this other creator were supposed to do a collab, and then he called me and said, "Do you want to do a paid shoot?" He's like, "This other girl, she's not coming now. So do you want to fill the spot?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, I do." So the person I was supposed to just collab with, I ended up doing a paid shoot with. And I was hanging out at the Airbnb for a while with him. And then Flacco came in and said, "Sara, do you want to do another shoot? This girl's not going to show up." I was like, "Okay, I'm the fill-in, I guess."
So you ended up
I
getting 2 shoots with them.
Yeah. Yep.
Now, smokers, remember I had that conversation. I said, part of a woman's brand is who they fuck. That's part of their brand as well. See, this is what happens when you fuck the right dick. You run into fucking money. See, it pays to fuck the guys that they book. Stop fucking these regular content creators that ain't gonna get you no goddamn well. Because that's, you know what I'm saying? I keep telling you, I had girls today say, "I don't want to fuck all that dick." I said, "Baby, it ain't about fucking all the dicks, it's about fucking the right dicks." You know,
words of wisdom.
Yeah. And then too, also, them, him bringing you, open it up, and then they seen you work. And then the other girl that showed them was like, "Shit, man, she made that scene out. Can you do a second one?"
Yep. Yeah, the first scene was, I don't think I've ever recorded that much. You just wait for that one to come out, because damn, I flooded that room.
Oh
was
my
good.
God, I can't wait to see the visuals for that. Oh my goodness. So now let's get to these questions, because like I said, company's gonna be watching this, talent, what have you. You know, I got to ask her the questions. We begin here. Have you done? Are you into? Are you look to do anal?
Oh yeah. totally.
Ooh. Hold on now. What the biggest you ever took?
Not very big. My ex, and he's only like 7 inches and not super girthy, so I've probably used toys in my ass bigger myself, honestly.
Okay. Now, because I'm like, you do realize that you're gonna be running to some 9s to 12s if you do for some of these companies.
I know.
It ain't like back in the day when they said, dog, the 7. See, a dude like him, that was back in the day, back in the old school days when they did anal. Not when they hit the 90s, they're like, no, she got to take a bigger dick. We can't have that. So now, because this is the year of the gangbang, have you done, or are you looking to do, or interested in doing a gangbang?
At this time, it's not on the top of my list, just because it doesn't really align with my niche and my vibe. But I'd be open to it possibly at some point. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question.
So for you, if you did one, what would be your perfect number?
Oh shit. I have no idea. I couldn't tell you.
Questions. So because I know you do anal, are you looking to do in your career DP, DV, DA?
Oh, definitely DP. I don't know. I don't know about the DV and DA. Maybe at some point, but I don't see it in my near future. I don't know. I'll try DP first. I've never done DP besides with a toy and one guy. So
I never seen a DP where the girl squirts. I wonder why.
I've squirted with anal before.
Oh, I can believe that. That's probably a very hard squirt, come to think about it. Oh my goodness. And are we into BDSM?
Yes, but not hardcore.
Okay.
I do like a bit of softer BDSM for sure.
Okay. Submissive or dominatrix or switch?
I'm a switch, hence Sara Switchblade.
Ooh, okay. So what kind of dominatrix are we?
Probably a bit of sensual dom. Not a little bit strict, but not super hard strict. I've been mommy a bit, and yeah, that probably summarizes my dom style.
And then as a submissive, what do we expect when seeing you as a submissive?
What do you mean?
Well, of course you light impact play, you into bondage, so forth.
I like some face slapping. I like a bit of choking. I like to be tied up. I love pussy spanking. That's definitely one of my kinks. I love that. I like.
Fuck was she at when I was active?
I like being told what to do. I recently was with another content creator, and he walked in the door and immediately told me to get on my knees, and immediately my pussy was wet. Just, I love being told what to do.
See, you the type submissive that I love to film with because there's so much we can do. I'm sorry because it's like, especially with BDSM scene, because the intenseness of it, the energy behind it, and the sexuality of it. Especially if it's done right. Period. And plus, the orgasm that she reaches is probably stronger than a regular boy girl because it's a different level of trust that you got to have with your co-star.
Definitely. Uh-huh. I agree with that.
Yeah. So for you, outside of course you do solo, okay, your boy girl, how often do you film to keep up with updates, to keep your site fresh and so forth?
I usually put aside like 1 day a week, and I film customs. I film a lot of solo content, pictures, sometimes 2 days a week. And then for collabs, I try to make sure that I get like 2 a month. So I have a little bit of a stockpile because I usually do a release of a collaboration once a week if I can. Um, so I'm always open to filming with other people, because the more content I have like that, the more obviously I can
Now
schedule out some drops.
what content do you look to film? Now what I mean by this, because I always talk about brands, and sometimes females have what's called signatures. Okay, some females they're known as anal queens. Some females they're known with that. Like I talked to a female that does foot fetish, even though with her boy girl scenes there's some foot shit in it. You have some girls that want to be known as the throat go. So for you, when it comes to your content, what is going to be your signature, and what is going to be the standout stuff that they're going to see? You feel where I'm coming from?
Yeah, definitely. Squirting is my number one. And deep throating. Those are the two things that I highlight the most. And that whole goth girlfriend, big titty goth girlfriend next door is kind of my vibe.
That's what
But
I'm
yeah.
talking about. The persona.
Yeah.
The persona. Because girls be saying, no, I'm real. No, no, no. When you're a sex symbol, one, you are real, but let's keep it 100. You're not using your real name. You're using a fictitious government name or a clever one-liner. So technically, you're making a persona. It's still you. It's just a more hyped one, I guess. You get where I'm coming from? So for
Yes.
you, it's like that. What I mean, because I think about role play scenes. I think about fantasies and stuff like that. Plus, with you, people, she moved like a sex symbol. I'm like, she got some professional pics that are fire. I ain't going.
Thank you.
So for you, it's like, what type of scene do you want to create? What type of universe you want to create as the big titty golf girlfriend or so forth?
I guess I don't really understand the question.
Right. Okay, like for example, when I was active, I did a series called Bringing Sweetness to Big Country, where I was a boss that had a whole bunch of females, and they all wanted to fuck me. But I'm the reluctant boss that wants to fuck them because, it is what it is. So that's how the scene went. So it was like different scenarios. One way it might be the intern, one it might be the secretary, one it was the IT girl. I did one where it was my therapist. You feel where I'm coming from? So it's like, what type of because to me, when you're doing this business, it's an opportunity to play a character. It's an opportunity to do some acting. I mean, I ain't saying that except by writing scripts and shit, but because you don't want to spoil your fan base. And when you sit here doing all these straight fuck scenes, you're gonna bore them to death because same fuck scene, different day. So for you, and let's keep on her, she just shot with dog vision. I'm like, okay, she's on her way to AVN shit, so it wouldn't surprise me I see her on Brazzers one day. But anyway, you get what I'm saying. It's like, what type of universe would you like to create with that?
I don't really know, actually. I guess I really wanted to work with like more of the like alternative companies like Alterotic and stuff, and kind of lean in more towards the alternative, tattooed, pierced, that kind of vibe. But that's kind of not where things are leading. I think sometimes you kind of just have to go with what is working and what comes across your path that feels comfortable at the time. So I've been working with a lot of black guys recently, which was
I'm not surprised, but go ahead.
that wasn't I guess the direction that I initially was going in, but that's where I found myself and I'm happy here. So
Well, I mean, if you want to be technical, I talked about this too. You have this goes sound funny. She has a body type for interracial.
For sure. I do. I am a hog for sure.
And so you work with a bunch of brothers. I'm not surprised by that. But do you worry of being typecasted?
I do. I think about that. Yeah. And I don't necessarily think that it's as strong as it used to be. I think that people definitely have more freedom in the industry now than they used to work with all different types of people. So if I have a bunch of scenes with black guys, it doesn't necessarily mean that I won't be cast to work with white guys or Latinos or whatever. So I think about it, but I'm not super worried about it.
Mhm.
I mean, back in the day, you fuck a big black guy, and that's, you know,
Oh yeah,
the
yeah.
it's
See,
the end.
y'all need to go to the Premium Smoke Room and check out my deep dive, the history of interracial porn, where I discussed that. If you fucked a black dude, your career was done.
hmm Yeah, but I don't think that that's true anymore.
Oh
I mean, I
no.
hope. I don't think it's,
Hell
yeah.
no. Interracial is king. The fuck?
hmm
And what's king? Black man with white woman. It will always sell, no
Yep.
matter what. So and everything. But
That was one thing that
go ahead.
I noticed with Dog Vision. They have a lot of like lady next door type, average
Yeah,
MILF girls
yeah.
with black eyes. So I don't necessarily think that I fit into like their typical
Mm-hmm.
criteria for girls, but
Mm-hmm.
maybe I did. I don't know. I don't. It's hard for me to see myself as others see me.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I am
See, to me,
next
I
door MILF. I
think
don't know.
you is what I call a tweener. And what I mean by that is you can be alt and you can be mainstream, kind of like Taylor Nicole. Taylor Nicole can do the alt scenes, and then you'll see her as a mainstream shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Because and then too also your look, because is you got what I call she has what I call the classic beauty. Like I can see her like back in the day, back in the 1950s, 1960s,
Yep.
70s. I can do timepiece porn with this girl. I'm just saying, for
Yeah.
real. You have a vintage beauty. Not not vintage as in older. No, no, no.
No. I
Vintage.
know. That's why I used to do pinup modeling and stuff because I
Yeah,
definitely
you
had
have
that
a
look.
pinup look.
hmm
Period. And that to me has been lost in this era. Is that the girls don't have value in taking quality pictures, not
hmm
understanding how that helps market you just as much as you sitting here showing your pussy at every damn post.
Yep.
Period. And market you in a different way because
hmm
porn money is made off of us selling the idea and imagery of sex, not sex. But I guess
Yeah.
people miss that part.
Yeah. I'll scroll Twitter and stuff, and I feel like it's just the same riding video over and over and over again. I'm like, damn, this shit's boring. So I try to balance, how much I show on
Mhm.
social media and stuff because I like there to be a balance. I don't want to just be showing my goods all over the place every single day. So I try to balance it with pictures, and pictures are where I started. So I put a lot of energy into getting good photographers and making my pictures look good. And I'm trying to upscale my videos and stuff.
Mhm.
And the more I working with people who've been in the industry longer, the more quality my videos are becoming.
Oh, I see the quality. That's why I hit up people. So now, because you now have to adjust your personal sex life to chase this business, especially now that you're now in the single realm or dating realm, whatever. How much of adjustment has it been for you for that?
Well, it hasn't been long. It hasn't been long since we haven't been together, so kind of not really trying to date too much, like get into any relationships. I am kind of hanging out with someone right now, but I don't know if it's gonna be serious or not. But
I mean the sex part, because part of the money is that test coming back negative, and and sometimes we have to make sacrifices in our personal sex life, meaning that we just can't fuck anybody.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. Well, I the only person that I've fucked off screen for fun is another content creator who's tested constantly, who shoots with dog vision a lot, actually.
Don't it feel good to live near a content creator?
Oh, he doesn't live near. So
no, but don't it feel good that you can just get some off-camera dick from a content creator? You ain't got to worry
and
about
not have to worry
about not being tested.
Yeah, for sure. Gone are the days of club hookups.
Oh my God, though. Because just remember I hear girls say they had to have a conversation with the dudes about testing. Their dicks go completely limp. But that's the stuff that people don't talk about with that. Is that it's a lot of sacrifice that we have to make to chase this business. And that's one of them. We just can't live like civilians or be vanilla. It's so many misconceptions that people have about us in this business is amazing.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So for you, what was the biggest misconception that was broken for you when you got in this business?
That's a good question. I don't know, other than people thinking that we just fuck on camera and it's easy, and not realizing how many times you have to stop and how many times they might get soft, and we have to work that out, and the camera angles, and just the amount of, like, it's not just fucking. There's so much more that goes into it. I wasn't aware of that when I first started. It's just, there's so much more that goes into it than they think it does.
Yeah.
But
and see, you had the unique experience of shooting both content and shooting for a paid company. So you know what the paid shoot, people, I'm gonna be real with you. The paid shoot is way harder to do than a content trade, because you don't. Lucky for her, she knew who she was fucking. Imagine you have no clue. Oh, and by the way, the dude they might have picked, you may not be attracted to.
That may have happened. That may have happened.
Or that happened to you before. How did you handle that?
It was work. Just did what I was there to do.
See,
it was fine.
See, that's when the acting come in, people.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, but then every now and then there might be one that when you walk in, you might not find him attractive, but then he fucks a break out of you, you look at him a little differently.
Yeah. that is very true.
Oh, you done had it happen too, huh?
Yep.
So, tell us about that one then. Tell us about that one. The surprise good fuck.
I don't really know what to say about it. I don't know. They just knew what they were doing and hit all the right spots. And
I mean, was it his looks or just the way that he interacted with you that at first you wasn't feeling him, and then
oh no, the personality was on point. Like he was funny, charismatic, all that. So I wasn't initially attracted to him physically,
okay,
facially, I guess. But I'm a sucker for a good personality and humor and wit and charisma. So as soon as I was hanging out with him and I saw what a cool person he was, that definitely upped my attraction. And then when it came down to shooting, it felt natural. It was good. He was talented.
see, fellas, sometimes if you make them laugh, it get the pussy wet.
It's true. It's definitely true.
Oh my God. So people, I didn't hear this gorgeous lady up here for an hour. And there's a lot we didn't even tap into, people. So you know I got to ask her the $1,000,000 question. Miss Switchblade, can I call you a smoke buddy?
Absolutely.
Say no more, people. You know what that means. That means she'll be back here on the Smokers Lounge, and we're gonna get her sexy ass and get her to show off those beautiful boobies if she's willing.
Oh,
We're gonna
absolutely.
don't pull them out now. Don't pull them out now. No, no, no.
No, okay, you say when.
We can't do that right here. But we will do it on Loyal Fans in the premium smoke room, people. You know what I'm talking about. For premium podcasts for you to enjoy special events known as the VIP Smoke Room. And I even go live on X from time to time. You know what happens in the premium smoke room. The conversation gets way, way more saucier. The tits pop out. Dildos might pop out. You don't know what might pop off unless you subscribe. And check out the Triple X store where you can see my work as I give ladies the work because big dicks growing the sticks. That's what they call me, Big Country, when I was active. You feel me? And on Spotify, I got you over there as well. I had the smoke on it. That's why I give my unapologetic, controversial, and sometimes unpopular opinions upon certain things, subjects, and so forth. Yes, and I don't hold back shit. As well as Savage Smokers, I talk to the industry's top male talents and producers is to give you that real smoke about the industry, plus a whole bunch of other stuff for you to listen to over there. So whether it's premium smoke or Savage Smoke, or you have to hear me smoke on it, either way, get that smoke. 2 ways to subscribe to get extra content from the Smokers Lounge. Now, Miss Switchblade, can you tell everybody where they can find your sexy ass and spend some good money on you?
Yeah. So you can find me on Twitter. It's at X Sara X Switch X. OnlyFans is Sara Switchblade VIP and Sara Switchblade Free. So pretty easy to remember. And all my links are on my Twitter of all the other places that I am, like Sex Panther, Loyal Fans. Coming soon will be Dark Fans, I think, where I can put my riskier stuff on there. And yeah.
There you go, people. So y'all need to go spend some money on Miss Switchblade so she can continue to make that great content and what have you. And like I said, she will be back here so we can follow her journey in this industry because I got a feeling and she's one of the ones that's going to be a legend in the Hall of Fame after it's all said and done. And she's going to inspire a lot of you young folk and a lot of you young heads be jerking off to her. Now, what did we smoke over today? What did we learn today? Well, we learned there's always adjustment when it comes to a business. Her adjustment was going from having a boyfriend that she could film with to now having to find people to work with on that end. Business change, life change, things change. And us as business owners, because technically we are business owners. Anytime when you have to keep up with paperwork, you have to get a W-9 form, you are a business owner. You're just a contractor. You have to be understanding of and be willing to adjust to when things change, when things fall apart, you have to rebuild it. And you also have to be determined not to fall apart when they do fall apart. Because this business is not easy. See, y'all sit there and see the final product. Y'all see the finish line. Y'all didn't see the race. The race was hard. It takes more than just fucking on camera to make money. It takes more than just dropping a bunch of pussy pics and squirting videos for you to gain fans. It's called marketing. And part of that is marketing yourself as a sex symbol. And last I checked, we talking about Marilyn Monroe for generations, and she ain't never once showed her damn pussy. I don't think, unless you're talking about Playboy, but she didn't really show her pussy. She was just naked. But that ain't the point. Point being is, it's a, how can I put this? It's a happy medium between being freaky and classy. If you notice, them the ladies that are successful, the ones that master selling sexuality, makes the most money, not just selling sex, period. And also, the last thing I want y'all to learn from this young lady, from the conversation we have, is that feeling comfortable about yourself. See, because in this business, yeah, you are being judged from your looks to the way you fuck, the way you suck, and the whole nine. So if you're not comfortable with who you are and understand who you are, you know what you're going to be? You're going to be like these young girls. OnlyFans destroyed my life. I can't get a man. I can't do this. The reason why, because you wasn't comfortable in who you are when you walked into this. Once again, it's more than just the money. It's freedom. And I keep saying this. You want to know what scares America? No matter what race she is, no matter if she's LGBT or she's cis, a sexually aware, sexually free, and sexually knowing, and sexually comfortable woman.
Amen.
So with that being said, I would end these things all day, every day. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience if you haven't learned anything? Smoke this over. Say goodbye to him. Miss Switchblade.
Bye, everybody. It was a pleasure, and I can't wait to come back.
Yeah, we out.